and you get there and they come up to you and go, what time is your spot? 12:45. I don't have a spot. And I don't want to be that guy, Sebastian. So I go down there. I don't want to be talking to girls and sitting in the back and talking about my days there when we did Blow with Chewy. That's not for me. So tonight I have a 10:45 spot. I'll get there at 10:25.
Yeah,
I'll sit. I want to see you, whoever's in front of me, and whoever's behind me, and I get out of there. I don't drink. I don't do anything there. I don't even smoke pot there. You know, it's a different thing for me. I feel like one of those creepy guys. Remember the guys that used to hang out there at night?
But you never be that guy.
No. But the day I don't get spots, there's a day I'm not going to sit there and ask Sebastian, what time is your spot? 12:10? I wish I was getting spots, man. I used to get 6 spots a week. No. Listen, it's over. To go home and play with the kid. And so, no, I feel tremendous there. It's up my game.
Yeah.
It's really up my game. It's amazing. You think you're a headliner. And like I tell people all the time, I've been doing comedy for 24 years. I've been headlining for maybe 8 of those, and I just became a headliner maybe 3 years ago. You're a headliner. You're in the top of your game right now. You know, you work hard. You've worked hard. You're one of the guys that blew me away at the comedy. So I would come home and wake my wife up and go, I got to tell you this Sebastian joke. And I would fuck it up, hack it up to death, but we would die of laughter. And when your special came on, we watched it. We went on Netflix and got the other one. And I've said it here time and time again that I think you're in the top 3 stand-ups working today.
Thank you.
Your stories, your deliverance, your anger, you know. And I would hear different bits, but I would try to bump into you to give you a hug, and I would never bump into you. And then my friend from Florida hit me up, Roseanne D'Agostino. Asked me if
they've been to the
Now,
show.
who does she come with when they go? A bunch of fat chicks from my hometown? Tasia and all those fat chicks?
I never seen her with a large group of people. It's been, I think I saw them twice at the show. If we're talking about the same people.
Right, Roseanne. It was cute girl, Hawaiian-looking Italian girl.
And she was with a guy, I think. Right?
Skinny Italian guy,
but the guy knows you, too.
Does he?
There's another guy. There's a guy that always comes to my shows that, hey, no, Joe.
In South Florida. Yeah, if you go to South Florida, you're going to, all my high school, the Cubans and Italians, when they got out of high school, they all go to South Florida. So when you do, like today, I called Jimmy Villano. I spoke to him. I told him you were on the show. He's ecstatic.
This is
kids I grew up with.
Yeah, well, this is Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. Okay, this is your crew then.
Yeah.
They come to the show. And I think this guy went to high school with you.
All of them. The girl Roseanne shared a locker with me. I'll tell you how skinny I was. I used to put on her gym shorts.
Wow.
My sophomore year. She needed it was me, her, and this girl named Donna Ruba. And Donna Ruba was dating a football player, and they stole a car one night, and the cops just something, and they crashed the fucking car, and they died. So I became tighter with Roseanne D'Agostino. But I hung out with her crazy brother. We used to take acid and get a ghetto blast and get on the bus from New York to Seaside Heights and play Highway to Hell. And the bus driver would pull over and say, please lower that. So I was tight with her. So she hit me up one day, and she goes, hey, I'm thinking about coming to your show. So I was fucking around. I go, listen, because I know they're all born-again Christians.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're on the Christian side. What happened was Roseanne, this other girl, Tasia, that was a hot piece of ass when I was growing up, hot piece of ass. She started dating some wise guy and going to Atlantic City, and one night they got drunk and killed the couple. But he went to jail.
These stories.
Can you believe this?
I'm sitting here listening.
Can you believe this shit?
I didn't even grow up remotely close to any of the stories that you tell. It's amazing. Acid on the thing. Someone getting murdered.
Most people don't.
You have no fucking idea, Doug.
Did you go to high school in Florida?
I went to high school in northern New Jersey, in a town called North Bergen, New Jersey. You know what Bananas is?
Yeah.
The other way. I'm towards the Lincoln Tunnel.
Okay, so
I'm next to Hoboken.
Where did Florida come in?
Oh, everybody from my hometown in North Bergen regroups and goes to Florida. That's the big thing. All those Italians and all those Cubans, they grew up together. So on Roseanne's block alone, on Roseanne's cul-de-sac where she lives, it's Roseanne, that girl Tasia that was married to the wise guy, and then they killed the couple. She got probation and was pregnant. She had a kid. The guy hasn't seen the kid. He's in prison. He came out, Frankie Avella. And then this chick Tritches that I used to fuck around with, this little fat fuck, they all live on the same block. Their kids go to school together. Their kids hang out together, bro. It's an amazing story. I got them all the way down. I got the Luccis. I got thousands of Italians that I grew up with. the Catamatris. They're all down there. Jeez. And then I got a whole bunch of Cuban kids, Eddie Lamenka. Like, I got a bunch of people down there that have contacted me and said, Sebastian's coming to town. We'll go down there and say hello. And I go, yeah, go down there and say hello.
Wow.
The guys from American Top Team play your fucking CD, one of the guys. Because they came to see Rogan. American Top Team's an MMA team in South Florida. They come to your shows. They just embarrassed to say hello. And I'm like, why are you embarrassed to say hello? You people bit slap people. Because when I went down there with Rogan, they said, Sebastian's coming in 2 weeks. We can't wait.
Oh, that's fun. That's nice
so
to
we
know.
We cross-sell. A lot of people, I went to school with the fans of yours. One kid that's a longshoreman called me about a year ago, and he asked me a bunch of creepy questions about you. And I go, why? And he goes, my wife and him were watching him. Joey was like, he's one of us. That's what because you could fit right into our fucking neighborhood, except the murders and the acid. And
well, it's an immigrant. What people are relating to, I think, is an immigrant upbringing and just the way we grew up. You know, you started the show with how people dress. That comes from somewhere. That comes from parenting. That comes from right. No, that comes from someone telling you what to do and what not to do. You all right? He's looking for his pretzels.
I'm looking for my chocolate bonbons.
You guys were talking earlier about like if you think it's gonna come back, and it has started coming back. But the issue is, it's like hipsters. Like a lot of people are having like small restaurants now, and like they're dressing up in suits, but they're like hipsters. So I don't know if you want them to be doing it, but those are the people that are doing it.
I want them to do it from the heart. You could tell.
Yeah,
I can tell when a guy is manufactured and when a guy leaves the house.
Yeah.
When a guy is manufactured, guys like me get upset. I ain't got no problem to get a piece of pussy, but don't get manufactured. If it takes you 10 minutes to put that baseball hat on, you're manufactured.
Yeah.
And follow me, it looks fake. If the shirt has to be a certain way so they see the tattoo,
yeah,
it doesn't bother me, but you're selling, that's it. We have nothing to talk about.
It's too planned. It's got to be natural.
It's got to be natural.
It's amazing how much work it must be. Like I was at the store the other day, and this dude had like pressed on fake fingernails. He had like a whole setup, and it's just like you just misspend all your day like just planning it.
And all you need to do is eat a piece of salmon and fucking lift some weights, and you're back.
That's it.
A little fucking spaghetti, a little meat sauce, you're back. You don't need all that dress up. It ain't fucking Halloween. I dress like a union electrician for a reason. I love it. I love my little union electrician attire. This is it. You don't know where I'm coming from. I could be a cop. I could be an electrician.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is. It's a familiarity with upbringing. Cuban, Italian, Spanish, Greek. It's all the same thing, really.
I'm in the process of writing a book. I'm sorry, Lee.
Oh, no, go
ahead, my brother.
I was just going to say, do you still do the Aren't You Embarrassed thing on Instagram? Because that's the best.
The
Twitter
ones.
Just watching forever. Because you would think they would be, but they're just not. They're just totally unaware.
That started as a young kid where I just would walk around and in my head go, aren't you embarrassed? I mean, like anything you look at, just their behavior or whatever. And then I didn't know what my role in social media was when it first came out. I looked at it and go, what am I going to do with this? Twitter. I'm not a guy that does like funny little quips and whatnot on
Pictures,
Twitter. Yeah,
presidents getting shot. I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
either.
I'm like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna populate the internet with something that's kind of close to me, my point of view? And anyway, I just started walking around, and then when the iPhone started becoming popular with the video and this and that, I would video somebody, whatever, clipping their toenails at the airport or whatnot, and go, aren't you embarrassed? And just share it online. And, now people are kind of sharing their own aren't you embarrassed moments and whatnot. So it's like, I'm like the social police, the behavior police, where, it's in a world you do whatever the hell you want, no consequences. If I'm around, I'm going to shame you into acting properly.
So has anybody ever caught you taking a picture of them?
No, I'm very discreet with it, but... and another thing, this is all in good fun, by the way. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't do any embarrassing things. I ride a scooter, for Christ's sake. So, yeah, I'm embarrassed every once in a while myself. But, the people, like, I post something that, like, they brought a dog to a graduation, and they dressed the dog up and then you get people, well, he's probably a service animal. And it's comedy. This ain't serious.
We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.